Clap us in, Jackson. Let's go.
Right,
Let's do this.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
It definitely feels weird. Only one of us doing it. I won't lie to you.
That's what it all... What
You
do
guys
you mean?
could've.
That always is what happens, though.
Oh, no.
Like...
There's no reason you guys couldn't have clapped.
That's true. We could have.
I mean,
It might have
I
messed things up,
always am
actually.
clapping by myself. I don't know what you're talking about.
Clapping
There's never...
by myself.
I sat alone in the room. I'm just like, good job, man. You did it.
You gotta be careful with the water.
Why?
So,
It's gonna make a lot of noise.
it's true. It's just like... Oh, I hate that. That's beautiful.
Welcome to Off the Air. It's episode 100. Spectacular and
Episode
2-year
100.
anniversary.
2-year.
We got a couple big...
You know that means we missed 4 episodes, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, our first month was an every other week kind of thing.
That's true. That is true.
We started out as an every other week podcast, and it turned into weekly. I don't remember why we did weekly, because I was definitely still working, like, first and third shift at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Because I had said that, oh, don't worry, if you have a week where you're not going to be able to do it, I have free time to do it. And then I no longer had free time.
I was going to say, and no sooner did we start the weekly thing than you were like, I actually can't. But...
I have a grand total of 1 time.
Yeah.
I never volunteered to do anything.
Probably smart. Don't volunteer
And
for
so
anything.
far, it's worked out great for me.
Volunteer for nothing and no one can ever
I
be
volunteered
disappointed.
to do the clap sync.
That's true.
I mean, do you remember way back when you were actually like, when did I become the clap sync guy? Why am I the clap sync guy?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I mean, it's got to be you or Dan, because for whatever reason, when I did the clap sync, I could not get all the audio to clean up properly.
Wild.
Because everyone would clap like that half second after me in my ears.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It didn't work properly.
yeah. I don't know.
Weird. Welcome
Welcome to the 18-hour slice of misery that is today.
18 hours.
Oh, it's got to be roundabout by the time we're done.
Suppose so.
You guys
'Cause,
are mad people. Mad lads. The maddest of lads.
Dan thought we were going to be coming here and staying overnight.
I thought that was the original plan.
No.
No,
That worked tomorrow morning.
No, the hypothetical plan had been we come over last night and stay today.
Got it.
So yeah, instead Jackson and I left my house at 9 this morning. We came here. We hung out for a hot minute while Dan finished work.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to record this, and we're going to turn right back around and drive home because Jackson works early in the morning.
Not the first time you've done this trip.
This is not the first time I've done this trip. This is actually nicer because
It's actually during the day.
I was going to say, back when you were going to school, I actually had to go into Philadelphia proper, which added at least another 45 minutes onto my drive.
Yeah.
Closer to like a...
And you probably weren't driving from Corey, so it was even longer still.
That's very true. I drove from work. I got out of work at 11:30 at night.
It just drove the whole night through.
And there was terrible fog.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful fog. I was driving maybe 40 miles an hour in a 60.
That's the Appalachians for you.
Yeah, I was like, no, it was in Edinburgh. Like,
That's
I
the
was
Edinburgh
having
for
issues.
you. Edinburgh is the Silent Hill of Pennsylvania.
Honestly,
I'll back that.
It's insane,
that's
it was
fair.
There's
so
scary men with weird hats,
hard to
and
get through.
it's foggy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Those are the 2 requirements to be a silent hill.
it's true.
A hill that is also quiet. A keep.
Yeah, sure. That. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
He said he'd keep. He maintains, if you will.
That was it. That was all.
You just said I keep? That was like your whole thing?
You can't just chop it. You can't cut it. We're live.
I wasn't cutting anything.
You
I was
can
just
cut
like,
when you're live.
yes.
Oh, I thought you
We're
were.
not literally live.
Well,
We're recording.
We're doing it
We're
live.
always recording. We're always doing it live if live is just recording.
Yeah, but now we're in video. Noah can't hide his edits behind.
No, is that true?
It is true. I cannot nearly chop this episode up like I would chop up a regular episode.
You could do the same audio beep, cut bit that you've done in the past, and just
That I do
like
constantly.
well, not as often anymore. I feel like
I do it not every episode, but
it happens enough.
whenever I have to cut out some weird topic that we're like, you know what, that was a weird tangent. We don't really need to continue that one.
Every time you say horrific things.
Yeah, whenever I say something that I shouldn't say, are you just gonna if I do it today, are you just gonna censor my mouth and delete the audio?
We could. That's very within our wheelhouse.
I don't know how to censor your mouth. I don't have those kind of
box over
Yeah,
it.
That's pretty much all I do. I just put a black box over
When
his
you're
face.
putting that on my face, can you put Miley Cyrus Eminem on the screen?
Oh, that's true. We are in video. You can do that now.
We are also.
I really hope you put a tiny bit of effort into it, and it slowly expands to fill the screen before we're back.
I like how you say that like I've never done that before.
Well, but now you're doing it in video, like on a video, rather than just a.
This isn't just audio
radio.
with wavelengths.
I feel like it's important to point out for our audio-only listeners, this is the first and probably only.
I wouldn't say
Ever.
probably only.
Who knows? Could be
Not
This is
ever.
the first and possibly only
There we
ever
Current.
episode of
What's
video off
What's
the air.
what's the name of our podcast? What are we doing?
I was trying to remember how I was trying to describe what we were doing. It's got video.
It's a vidcast.
It's a vidcast. If you go on,
Please do
watch the
that kind of thing.
YouTube
That's
instead of
definitely a thing. It's not
listening.
for what this is
That
though.
grosses me out.
See, if I hate vidcasts.
I didn't even know they were a thing until you said it a moment ago.
I don't know. Anyway, let me finish what I'm saying. If you go onto YouTube and watch it there instead of listen on iTunes or whatever,
Yeah, or wherever you normally listen to
then
podcasts.
that's where you get to see. I know a lot of people watch almost exclusively on
iTunes,
YouTube. So
that's where we
you
are
guys know. You now know what we look like. Noah,
You could've
Dan,
known what-
Jackson.
We're very open about what we look like. It's
Yeah,
never been a
I'm
secret.
hot, so
I mean,
I
I
feel
think-
like I'm the only one that doesn't have a ton of pictures
I
of myself
am-
online.
I
I don't have
am.
like any actually.
I was gonna say I'm the most open about what I look like, and then it's you, and then it's
I'm
Jackson.
functionally
Really?
a caveman.
Yeah.
I haven't posted a picture of myself in like 4 years.
Same.
That's fair.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
fair.
don't really.
Jackson, for his host bio on the actual website, gave me a fan art someone did of him. He's like, just use this.
That's very good.
So
I used
like,
to have a webcam on all the time
Mhm.
when I streamed, so I guess
Yeah.
that,
So,
on
like,
that sense,
his face is very out there.
I've been seen.
I've done
You've been
been
seen.
seen.
However, you do look different than when you used to been seen.
Hmm.
To a point.
To a point. I mean, we
So
all
it's-
look the
You got a
same.
better beard now.
I do have more facial hair and less head hair.
That's life.
Say la vie.
You are missing your hentai hat, though.
I only had that for like a little bit, and it never really fit quite right. So I don't know
that's
where-
okay.
I will say I'm glad that you did not bring a hentai hat into my home.
Why?
Why?
You know why. You both know
No, I
why.
don't. Please,
I don't
please
want
clarify.
that. I don't want it in my house. It's a crime against God and man, and you know it.
That's
Sorry, I
why
didn't know you became a prude out of nowhere.
No, just on hats. Just listen. Hentai belongs on the internet, not on clothing.
Yes, but though it's just a word.
Yeah, it's not like you're not.
It just says
Looking
it's not like
at
it's
it.
not like
Oh,
those-
okay.
Yeah,
I thought
not
it was
one
like
of those-
that one of those like
No,
shirts.
you go to straight to jail if you wear one of those.
Yeah, as you should. No, 100%. Those shirts are the worst. If you wear,
Yeah, don't.
do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
It's like the ramen noodle hoodie. Don't wear the ramen noodle hoodie.
I don't like the ramen noodle hoodie as much.
The ramen noodle fit goes kind of hard when you combine it with the sweats.
I bet
That's the whole ramen noodle fit. It goes hard.
I was
but
at a
you can't wear
costume
the-
contest, and why are you crushing that when
He's
you
doing that
drink
on
from
purpose.
it?
He's got to be doing that.
I
on
do
purpose.
You
literally.
have to be doing it on
I
purpose.
don't.
I've been Nick
Ask
Steven.
Michelle. She's in the other room. I crush all my water bottles as I drink them. It's
Okay,
just
so
a
here's
thing.
the thing.
That is-
Don't
you can
do
do
that
things on purpose
firstly.
all the time.
Secondly, I understand being annoyed at like drinking sounds because that's like a thing. But what bugs me is when people are unnecessarily noisy when they're
You're a
like that.
monster.
When
Yeah,
people
we-
are unnecessarily noisy about things that don't need to be.
It was
noisy.
not intentional, and
I know.
For our audio
but-
listeners, that was Noah passing me a huge Yoda-shaped bong.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
that I have in my house. Actually, you guys brought that. That was a
True.
really bold move. Of
Noah
you.
keeps it on.
It's
at all
actually
times.
a Baby Yoda's doll head turned into a bomb.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Yeah, it's not.
That's so
Yeah,
much
you're
worse.
welcome.
I would have brought my baby nut bowl, but no, I didn't let me.
Do you think someone actually has like a Planters peanut like
100%.
Absolutely.
Because I think he's like the right shape.
I guess he is
Kinda.
the right shape.
If you want to make him like either got a bigger head or
You're gonna disrespect him like that?
he's dead.
Whoa! You got
They
more
killed
now.
Mr.
He
Peanut,
came back
so
with
I
Jesus.
No, he's
literally
Baby Nut.
couldn't care
He's
less
your
about
best friend
that.
now, baby nut. Don't you remember?
Is Mr. Peanut a Jesus allegory?
No.
No. He wasn't. He didn't come back to life. His offspring was born.
I thought he came
By
back.
the
I'm pretty sure he
Kool-Aid
came
Man.
back. Came back to life as his offspring.
No, it was the Kool-Aid Man's tears mixed with like dirt.
Can I get an over/under on that?
I'm really feeling like it's a like
12 over.
he is also his offspring, much like Jesus.
I'm crunching the numbers there, and I
God, much
get
like
what you're
God.
saying, but I don't agree.
God.
Yeah,
So-
no, I'm with Jackson. I get.
Does that
I
make-
understand what you're saying.
Hear me
No,
out.
it does not.
Hear me out.
No, it does
Hear
not.
me out.
I don't
That
think
makes the Kool-Aid Man the Holy Spirit.
that does not make the Kool-Aid.
No.
Is the Kool-Aid Man, was he involved in that?
Yeah, it was his tears.
Yeah, he cried, and his tear that hit the dirt is what sprouted the plant that Baby Nut sprang forth from.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, there are reasons that I hate Baby Nut, and
Baby Nut's
it is
worse.
not just because
It's the name.
It's not
a little
just
because
the
of the
name.
name.
Most of
It's not just his appearance. It's not just this weird trend they tried to push. It's not just the fact that they sell really uncomfortable merchandise. It's the fact that they tried to make lore for Baby Nut too. There's a lot of reasons to hate.
I like the deep lore.
I know.
I'm saying it's all a Christ analogy.
I think if Planters is doing a Christ analogy with the peanut,
Based.
that's
Based.
I don't think that's
Based is
based. I think that's just like weirdly it's like insensitive in a really
It's
specifically
not even,
weird
like-
way.
Is it even like insensitive? Or just like in bad taste? Like it's just like what are you doing?
Maybe that's it. Maybe
You're
it's
like-
just like it's in. I don't even want to say very bad taste, but it is like it is bad taste.
Yeah.
Like you can't deny it's bad taste.
I'll give you that. You know what else tastes bad? Baby Nut.
You ate baby
Do
nut.
you really want to have that be like something that you have out there?
On the
It's too
only
late. I
video
said it
episode,
now. I've said it now. It's
Yes,
out
can we
there.
stop talking about baby nut on the 2-year anniversary?
Yeah,
special?
no, this is a
You're right.
special day.
Yeah,
This is the 2-year
Let's-
anniversary
I'm gonna
episode.
look back at the.
Oh, don't lean on that table because that is
Lean
a
on me.
microphone.
I'm gonna look at dojins.com.
Okay. While you
I
do
have the
that,
power. I could.
You could do that.
could. You could
in
have
my
one.
house.
What's this, on your Wi-Fi?
On my own. They're gonna come for me for that. You know that, right?
If they
for
would,
why? It's not illegal.
It should be.
Is it offtheair.com?
Yeah, off the air podcast.
It's your.
You said
y'all.
Yeah. Yes.
Y'all.
Mhm.
It's our.
To be fair, I don't go to the website.
Yeah,
I'm more of a-
neither of you go to. You were
Not a
so
Google Play.
convinced it was otapodcast.com.
Yeah, I'm more of a Google Play guy.
I actually remember how I made like the typo about podcast when I first registered the domain. It was off the air podcast.
Incredible.
Yeah,
All right,
I
so
did fix that right
let's
away.
crunch
Though.
the numbers since the anniversary.
Okay.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. This. Let's see. Our
What's the anniversary
anniversary.
we're all off the air now? Was that?
It would have to be.
No, it was 1 year later, episode 48.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so it was in July that we did the 1-year anniversary. I guess this will be. It's July, pretty much.
Yeah.
June is gone.
Yeah, we're
that's so
recording,
weird.
a little bit early
Yeah,
because
but-
we
but
need some
still,
time for
not that
video
early.
and other things. But
I mean, not that early though. I mean, and like June's gone.
June machine broke.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, so
no.
I guess it is July.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like the second week of July.
So since then, let's do a little bit of a rehash. We
okay.
did a retrospective for the 1 year, so I'm
We did.
looking forward. I do remember off the year season 2 being a thing.
Off the
this
air
is-
season 2.
So this
Who
is
was the
going into
villain?
season 3.
Is
Yeah,
this
who
the
was the
season finale?
villain of season 2?
I think it was New Noah.
I
Does
feel
that
like it was
sound- does that sound
New
right
Noah.
to you
That sounds
guys?
right to me.
What?
New Noah as like a villain.
Yeah, that vaguely sounds familiar, or at least an antagonist.
I feel like because you did something slightly different, and I was like, it's New Noah.
Yeah,
It's
I
season
remember
2.
that.
Isn't it?
I don't remember that.
And we like. Made,
Oh no, because was I just like laughing at more jokes? Wasn't that it?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a year.
I
and
remember there was one episode that he was ridiculously giggly on, and we did call him New Noah.
That was New Noah.
That was New
Noah
Noah.
2.
Noah
The
2.
sequel.
Noah 2, the
Judgment
Laffy
Day.
Noah.
Mhm.
No, see, I think the fake villain of season 2 was that we got suspended from Twitter.
That's
It's
true.
weird. That
It was Jack from Twitter.
it's not even. We don't even have like a real antagonist for season 2. It's like a.
Guys,
The greater concept
greater
of
concept,
antagonism.
yeah.
I think season 3, the setup they call it.
No, the season 3 set is.
No, we had an arch nemesis for season 3. It started out as a hero story,
yeah.
and since has devolved into a position where I think the main villain of Off the Air season 3 could be Suzuki Joe.
You know
It
what?
could. What a season 3 twist!
Because he's been canceled. I think
He has.
It's true.
He was in season 2 set up as this great hero character, but then I literally met
like
him.
the 0 hour twist. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was fine to meet your heroes, and
Yeah,
then,
and then
it
you
turns
realized
out maybe you never
Maybe
should.
you shouldn't. Oh man,
I think going into season 3, I think Suzuki Joe might be our primary antagonist.
I'm okay with
This is
that.
true.
There are worse antagonists.
There are.
I want to make
We're
a
coming for you, Suzuki
another
Joe.
podcast. I want a rivalry, and I'm
Wait,
mad
you
that we
want
don't have
to
a
make-
rivalry.
Podcast?
Why do you want a rival
Why not?
Why do you want a rival podcast?
Why not?
Why?
I don't know. It's fun.
Emma's making a rival podcast.
Emma
It's
is-
a rival podcast.
It's not really a
like
rival
direct-
podcast.
It's not like it's
It's just
a totally
another
different subject
podcast.
matter.
It's just it's a D&D podcast that happens to share
a bunch of guests.
probably some of our listening base
I mean,
because it has
also,
a few of our guests in it.
to be
A few
fair-
meaning Emma and Nina.
If we want to have like rival podcasts that are similar to us. Like we're literally like just like three white dudes with beards.
There are so many.
Like
that's true.
that's like every podcast
That's true,
is
every
our arch
podcast,
enemy.
yeah.
Except like so it's Suzuki Joe, and then mostly every other podcast
Mhm,
except for like the one that Jenna Fisher and blanking on her name from The Office did.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's like they're not our rival because that's a podcast about the set of The Office.
I can never remember her real last name. It's just Angela.
Angela's her first name. Yeah, I don't remember it either.
I have no clue who you guys are talking about. That's okay.
So yeah, let's go through a couple of the episodes we've been here.
Let's see.
Where have
So
we
send
been?
it- so send
I
it to
forgot
Twitter.
my phone, so I'm not getting
That's
up to get it because I'm a lazy piece of
And
shit.
we were suspended from Twitter pretty much right away.
That was
in
like
season
that
two.
was the like
Yeah, so-
that was the inciting incident.
Yeah, so what ended up happening is season 2 ended up kicking off with me being out of town for the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
Was
that our solo?
It may have been our episode.
Oh,
No,
I think that was
no,
also,
because
this
that
is
was
like-
in January. I had the flu.
So I have actually met Dan for the first time in person like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is brand new.
Yeah,
It could
we
be
literally never like met
Yeah.
until like right
2
now.
years. 2 years in, and we have never spoken in person.
Mhm.
Mostly that's my fault. I will give you because I just don't come up to Erie ever for any reason.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, I don't have any reason to go to Philadelphia.
That's super fair.
right,
cool.
Noah?
Glad we got through
It's
this.
you're
Yeah, I know
both
what it is,
right.
too.
However, I remember having this conversation with Jackson after like D&D one night where he's like, I really feel like we should do like an in-person episode. I feel like it would be nice to make Dan come here since it's like one person versus two.
I did think about
but
that.
there's
before
also less reason for him to come here, so I guess we may as well go to him.
I did think about that before recording, and there are 3 reasons. Ignoring the like, they're
ignoring your default. Very bad.
Yeah, that's reason 0.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have a car.
That's a real reason.
That's a real reason. I still work full time. Not to like roast either of you, but like that's just a fact. No, I just work full time.
I'm back to work pretty much full time.
I was
5 days a
gonna
week.
say.
There it is. So
I'm the only unemployed one here. Actually, by the time this
Your-
episode comes out, I might have a job. again.
your
We'll find
schedule's
out.
a little
Knock
bit
on wood.
flexible though, right?
I mean, more or less, but it's very like usually I'll get my schedule for the next week on like sometime Friday, sometimes
That's the
Saturday.
worst thing. I've
It's
had
like,
that.
People are like, hey, what time do you work on Sunday? I'll be like, I don't know. And then
They haven't
on
told
like,
me
Thursday
yet.
they'll be like, hey, what do you work on Friday or on Sunday? I'm like, still don't know. And then
Still
sometimes like
nothing.
Saturday morning they'll be like, hey, are you free tomorrow? I'm like, by the way, don't know yet.
It's a nightmare.
And then I found out and I'm like, no.
No, I'm not. Sorry. Thanks for holding my spot for me though.
That's why Jackson didn't come with us the first, or when we did the in-person episode with Michelle.
No.
Because
And forgiveness, actually.
yeah,
Both of those. Both of our in-person episodes so far that no one I have done.
Was the first one a trio in person on August 15th?
no, that was Yumi and Nina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which
That's
is
right. That was
awesome.
in the Snurch.
Yeah,
Snail Church.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
true. I remember that. That was
Yeah.
fun. That was fun to listen to.
I was going to say you weren't there.
That was fun to listen to. That was a
It's not
fun
Emo
episode.
Spider-Man? Was that... What was going on in that one? Was that we were...
I don't remember.
What you guys should be
I
doing is
think it
looking
was-
at the wiki instead of the...
Who
The
called
wiki
dibs on
doesn't-
Who called dibs on Emo Spider-Man, though? It couldn't have been.
I think it was Dan.
I was
think
definitely
it
dibs on
was-
Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm 100% Emo Spider-Man.
And
Are you kidding me?
the episode summary isn't on the wiki
Really?
because I don't have an episode summary anywhere for someone else to use.
Wow, what a hater.
And who's going to go through and make an episode summary?
Me.
Clap.
I'm not
Jackson's
gonna
going
do
to.
that, 'cause I'm not going to do that. Number 59, can we talk about Hot Car Corner?
Hot Car Corner
What
was...
Hot Car Corner?
That was
You
the
don't
one where
remember
I
Hot Car
recorded
Corner?
it in a truck stop parking lot in my car.
Sorry for the... That just peaked so hard. I'm so sorry, Noah. I don't care.
Clap
Oh,
singer.
God. Yeah. No, I remember that.
Two, Judgment Day.
Clap syncing, unclapped. Unclap your sync.
What are you doing?
I'm resetting it so that...
So that every time we peak, we can know.
Yeah, but that red is fine. That just means we're actively recording right now. The other red is not fine.
Yeah, so Hot Car Corner, Jackson didn't have time between work and work because he had to work a double on a
And I
recording
didn't have
day.
Wi-Fi at home either.
Mhm.
And no Wi. That was the biggie. There,
That was
no
the- yeah.
Wi-Fi at home.
That was like an arc. That
lasted
was
like
a
2
full
months.
arc, yeah.
That was like that was
'Cause-
my character development.
Because
in
you
season
were
2.
gone. You were not around for Truck Stop Pirate.
Mm-hmm.
You were not around for Dave with Mike Trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You were here for Hot Car Corner and Yells and Background Russian and everything from like then on.
Was I in Yells in background Russian?
You're the reason.
You're
it
the
was Yells
reason.
and Background
Who was
Russian
yelling
because
in the background?
your parents were watching some movie.
But I feel like I didn't have Wi-Fi at that time.
What?
You must have, though.
'Cause
That
I
was-
didn't. I thought I didn't get it until like almost like the end of October.
No, you must have. I don't know what
Was
happened.
it maybe
because-
from your phone?
No, he doesn't have
No.
cell service at his
Yeah,
house.
no, not
either.
cell service. I live in like Woodland.
Nightmare.
That's how Lil Wayne be.
Yeah, that was the first time Lil Wayne guested on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't have the Lil Wayne apparatus, so I can't. Do
Unfortunately, not.
Oh no.
it. AKA a lighter.
I do. I'm not going to say that. I don't have any lighters in my house.
Well, and how else did we hit that major boof off of the giant Yoda bong that Noah has here right now in frame? Noah, what are you doing?
No, you can't do that.
Noah.
No, stop.
I mean, it's just a little Wayne beam. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Personally, a trend I'm very happy with is the fact that we always seem to have Edge on for our Halloween episodes.
Mm-hmm. I am
He's a
enjoying
Halloween
that.
expert.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Am I?
You fool.
When was my home, like my month of I didn't have a place to record?
December.
December? Was it?
December.
Mine was
let's see.
September.
No, it couldn't have been December because I had moved in with Michelle by then. It was right.
You were missing somewhere. Oh shoot!
I think it was back in. It would have had to have been before August because we moved here at the end of August.
Oh,
Was that this season?
didn't you? Yeah, because that's what the long-awaited return of Jeff was. You were not there for Jeff's second
That's right,
episode.
It's true.
You were not there for Trio in person.
Let's see, where's the long?
You were back for Saints Row 5.
Yes.
And I think, well, firstly, Guess Who's Back, Saints Row 5 was Guess Who's Back, It's You, because that's like, one of your favorite things to say.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think Jackson was there for that one.
Was that just a you and me episode?
It
Maybe.
I think
Yeah, because we had a whole thing about the trio finally back together. Like a
and
couple
not
episodes later.
only that, but it also was the episode that we talked about. I think the cocaine boat.
Oh
God, I love
I
cocaine.
don't know what the cocaine boat is, but I want on it. Am I right, gamers?
It was like people were out. It was like, how many tons of cocaine?
20?
It was
Not
like some
enough.
absurd
amount of
cocaine,
of
wasn't
cocaine.
Yeah, it was in the
In
Philly Harbor.
Dan's apartment.
In my apartment.
They had 20
I know
tons.
it doesn't look. The walls actually, you can't really see them. The reason they're white is because of the coke.
See, and you would think maybe that's not possible because, I mean, how would we have space for this massive amount of weed that no one has right now? Audio listeners, I'm going to just tell it to you straight. He's got like a pile.
It's right in front of me. It's this massive pile. Any rustling sounds and crinkling you hear is me sorting through bag after bag of weed.
Crinkling sounds.
That plastic bottle was used you like.
What's going on?
The plastic bottle thing was you trying to just throw everyone off. It was
Exactly.
It's actually just you with your weed. All right, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, I'll take it.
Let's see. What else do we got going on here?
I don't remember homeschool prom. I'll be honest. I totally do not
Did you
remember
not
that
go to
episode.
homeschool prom?
I actually never did.
I remember
Thank you
talking
for your
about
service.
it.
Did you go to homeschool prom?
Dan
I
went to
did.
homeschool prom.
I did.
So like, let's see. Pyramid schemes and rude boys. So obviously, I must have talked about ska in that.
We were talking about Sky.
It could
Yeah.
have been about anything.
And
really.
it,
Let's talk about me. Might have been Jackson being back.
Oh, I mean,
You- that
not
definitely
necessarily
sounds
back.
it's a good Jackson episode.
I don't know if
Jackson
it's about me being back, but it's definitely about me, like, just...
being angry at pyramid schemes and
we're
MLM.
talking about Let's Talk About Me, the one that right after that.
Mhm.
Let's
Where-
talk. Was it a solo?
That
No,
sounds
I don't
like
think it was
might have
solo.
been
I think it was, like, you guys were, like, doing
Yeah,
something,
well,
and...
no, it wasn't.
And you guys were, like, talking, and I was like, oh my god, can we just talk about me?
That was it.
And then, like, I just, like, you know...
And then we went off. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. The Mangabolian. I don't remember what. Oh, Dan might have been absent.
I was
on this
absent for
one.
that one.
That was the one where I talked about Star
Yeah,
Wars.
Mhm.
because
Just-
that's the one we talked about. Young Sheldon being more powerful than
Mhm.
Yoda,
Which is
Yeah,
true.
which
or
is-
something.
Sure.
But if young Sheldon could not... Yoda bong joke.
you
You get it.
Comedy. We're a comedy podcast.
Yeah, so that was another one that Dan missed.
It's true.
We had a
Pokemon
really
and-
shaky thing at the end of last year. We were just like
to
all
be
over
fair,
the place.
To be fair, because Jackson's character arc was his Wi-Fi. Mine was like the moving and like being homeless for like 2 weeks and then being out of Michelle's parents' house and then finally moving here. So like that's why. And actually, I mean, that's coming up again in another like 2 months. So
You better not do this to me.
I think my arc... It definitely started with, like, me not having Wi-Fi or
Mhm.
internet.
Mhm.
And then I think slowly throughout the season, I've just become, like, unhinged.
You definitely become more anti-society.
Yeah,
Not anti-social, just anti-society.
When did I decide to stop living within a society?
Probably because of all the things that were happening.
Constantly, yeah. No?
I wonder if it was somewhere during Heavy as the Head, your solo episode.
Oh, that was a good one, yeah. You think that's when I changed?
Maybe.
You've changed, man.
I've changed, man.
What?
No, what's your character arc? I mean, we had, like, new Noah.
I don't know. We have new Noah. I don't know
Nina.
because I think Nina might be not to like talk down the Nina character arc.
No,
but
that's
like
like-
as far as podcast goes, I think
That was all behind the scenes. Yeah.
it was all behind the scenes. I think my entire character arc happened like off camera.
Yeah, and when you started inhaling massive amounts of weed smoke.
Right now.
Currently.
This is the climax to his character.
Oh, there he goes.
Hey, hold on, you can't do that.
I mean, this was the first year that I missed an episode
yes.
outside of like Jackson's solos, because I don't think Jackson's solos don't count as me missing an episode.
That's their own. Those are their own beasts.
So I had the flu in January. That was wild.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can.
We're GNC
Disregard.
Mega Men.
We're GNC.
We're all GNC Mega Men.
I don't think I was there for that.
I should have read some,
because you
honestly.
yelled at us for talking about Baltard because you thought we were being rude and inappropriate.
He was the universe's
When we were
biggest loser.
Exactly. We're
And
like, no,
still
we're
is.
talking about the universe's biggest loser, and you're like, you're not sounding any better. And then we finally explained that he is an actual licensed character of.
I remember that.
Just classic Baltar
From
moments.
some like 80s cartoon, wasn't it?
Just
I don't
Baltar
remember.
moments.
He's just the universe's biggest loser.
He is, yeah. I mean, this is what they called me in high school. Also, name of my sex tape.
Hey, there you go.
It's both. It was both. It's really sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah, so it's growing strong and healthy. That was with my cats.
Minmo.
Cat, I think I was just one, but this was before the break-in.
This was before the break. That was also
Yeah.
part of your. We had a lot. This is a busy year.
I have 2 more cats than I had last time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in hindsight, this was an incredibly busy year.
It literally has
Things
been so busy.
We're constantly happening.
Constantly
Constantly.
happening.
What else do we got?
Let's see.
Fantasy Island is a movie.
Fantasy Island.
I remember that one.
I do honestly. I almost want to watch that movie again, but not by myself. I want to watch it with people who haven't seen it before, so I can like watch them. You know.
That's how I feel about that movie. Apparently, tired.
Fair enough. What was Common Misconceptions? What was that about? Professional gamers, conspiracies.
Misconceptions.
It's a wild string of topics on today's episode. What does that mean, Noah? Dumbass, what does that mean?
That tells me nothing.
It doesn't tell. There's so many things that I like wrote that I was like, I don't remember what this episode was about, even though I just finished editing it 10 minutes ago.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah?
What's when Vin's hear your family?
Wasn't that was Fast and the Furious?
Yeah, that was our.
Oh, okay. But the street always wins.
Yeah, the street always wins. You wrote the Olive Garden ad that Vin Diesel started.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Why do I remember that now?
And I did family because that's how you always.
Your family.
That's how you always did like the Vin Diesel voice for a little while. You were like family.
It's terrible.
Mi familia. It's a good movie.
Whatever.
I'm naming a gnome.
Oh yeah,
What a
that
weird
was
episode.
that was a good episode. I enjoyed that
didn't know
episode.
what else to name it.
It was a good
The
name.
gnome or the
Yeah.
We just kind of like were mean to Star Wars for a lot of it, and then we named your gnome.
Yeah, but like
Timothy Chalamet crashed my computer. That was that episode. That was when I learned who Timothy Chalamet was. I looked up a picture of him and I accidentally stopped my recording.
Timothy Chalamet.
Lil Milk showed up this season.
Lil Milk was here. Yeah.
Mhm.
Lil Milk's manager. Sorry.
Lil Milk also showed up.
He did. Oh yeah, he was for a hot minute. You're right.
Yeah, he popped in at the end, shouted out his new music video, and let us know where to find him on media and such.
That cost so much money. That was such an expensive episode.
20
Anyone
bags
on
of gold coins.
Patreon, just know that is where your Patreon money went.
That was
And then
$20.
Yeah, like
None of us have any savings anymore.
That's-
That's why our next all the guests since have just been low key as fuck. Because
Yeah.
we just can't afford anyone.
What do you mean all the guests since? We've had one. Oh no, I guess we've had 2. I guess it really hasn't been that long since then.
No, that was in April. You guys, I gotta
Dude.
say, from April to June, time has no meaning.
So long.
Time has no meaning anymore.
So if you ever look on
Flat
the website, I don't know why you would,
Why would you?
because there's not really a reason to. But if you ever do, every episode that has come out during
The
the
pandemic.
lockdown and everything that we recorded during pandemic,
Mhm.
because there are Pyramids, Requels, and Sandwiches, Our Desk Tables, and Noah's Back from His Trip were all recorded.
The nose back from the
Very-
was up against the line. I think we distinctly said we weren't going to talk about COVID on that episode.
Yeah, so, Common Misconceptions,
Mhm.
82, 83, and 84 were all recorded smack,
Mhm.
right in a row, so that
Yeah.
we could get them edited so I could drive back from
Yep.
Seattle and go
Yep.
visit without having to worry about
I remember
work.
that.
Noah's Back from His Trip. COVID was a super new situation.
Mhm.
We didn't want to talk about it.
Yep. Even now, we still try to avoid it.
I mean, we don't have anything to talk about. What are we going to say? It's like, oh man, we're super sad. We're still stuck at home. No, we don't have anything
We're
to
not
add to the
social distancing.
conversation.
We are breaking the rules. Don't do that. Why was that so wet?
That
was such a wet-
What are you doing over there?
Anyway,
Didn't
but
like that.
every episode from April on
said yeah.
that we have
Yeah.
recorded during quarantine, I have tagged as CoronaCast.
That's
and I'm gonna be
very
honest,
funny.
I did not expect to have 3 full months of CoronaCast.
Nobody did.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is technically CoronaCast anymore, because I know our county's in the green, and you guys
No,
are,
we're about to be.
yeah,
No,
you guys
'cause
are lifting.
I'm gonna count CoronaCast as anything until status is like lifted, because
Like, actually-
green is still limited.
Yeah,
functions.
that's true.
So we're a CoronaCast podcast until the end of time.
I don't think we're
I
going
don't
to be
think it's like
CoronaCast
that.
past August.
Bold.
Cross fingers.
Bold.
I don't-
I would like to just put out in the world that if we don't make it past, like if we're still in everything is a mess
Is it
in
my
August,
fault? Is that what you're going to say?
it's Noah's fault. But if we make it out before then, Noah had everything to do with it. It's all him.
I think it's
You're
still
welcome.
Noah's fault,
Either way, yeah. First rule of leadership: everything is your fault.
especially if it's Noah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was personally a big fan of the title Red Bull, It's What Plants Crave.
That was a fun.
And I
episode.
feel like I
that
need...
drink was garbage.
I want
That was
to... I
Cloud,
want
right?
to...
Cloud made me drink that.
No, that was high.
Okay.
High, it canceled. Friendship canceled with High. That was not a good drink.
Wait, who's your new best friend then?
I don't have to have a new best friend.
You
just
do, actually,
friendship.
Yeah, no,
not,
if your friendship's canceled, you have
That's
a new
true.
best friend.
Coconut Red Bull is your new
Coconut
best
Red
friend.
Bull is my peach Red Bull, which I do have in the fridge.
There you
Actually,
go.
I should drink some.
Trash. So,
Wait,
I want to explain
Oh my
that
God.
joke real quick.
No.
Because I
Moving
told
on.
the title to people, and without fail, almost entirely across the board, everyone's like, that doesn't make sense. So it was just a dumb play on, I don't remember who said electrolytes or what plants crave,
Mhm.
I crave them.
but it might have been Trump. I just remember someone saying electrolytes, it's what plants crave. I thought it was
I think that's
the
is that from
funniest-
Idiocracy?
Man, I don't
Like
know.
when they water the plants with Gatorade.
Maybe, yeah, probably.
Mhm.
So I don't know what it was. I heard that quote, thought it was very funny, and then I'm like, Red Bull, it's what plants crave. No one knew the reference I was making. It turns out I didn't know the reference I was making. I just knew it was a
Shocking.
funny thing.
I
So there's that.
That's there.
Yeah.
What else we got? We had McCain on.
We had McCain on. That was a lot of
We
fun.
had Jess on too.
We had Jess on. That
We
was
did.
a freaking trip
Those
and a
are
half.
very recent too.
I was here for the McCain episode.
Yeah, come
I don't remember. I was out of it.
You have not missed any episodes.
But you can.
In the last
in
since
the last
quarantine.
Yeah, since quarantine has started, you have not missed an episode.
Good job,
if
Nate.
it makes you feel better.
Has anyone? Have I? I don't think I.
No,
I don't
none of
think
us
anyone-
have.
None of
Well, I
us.
mean, we haven't really been doing much.
That's true.
We've just been quarantined.
That was the issue at the beginning of the quarantine episodes. We were
That's
just like,
true. Yeah, when we recorded those
didn't
3 in
know
a
what
row.
to say.
Mhm.
Yeah, when we did those 3 for your trip, that was rough because we were all literally isolated, and
Yeah.
it was over the course of 2 days that we recorded 3 episodes, and it's hard
Yeah.
enough to talk about an hour's worth of what you did in a week
Mhm.
every week, let alone
Yeah.
3 hours worth in 3 days.
That's why we ended up getting into. I don't
You
remember
can't leave
why we
out.
started talking about pyramids because it wasn't like the Ben Carson pyramid thing. It was a different.
That was
They did.
that was also this year.
a lot of grain.
That was this year. Maybe. Oh, it was pyramid schemes again.
It's always pyramid schemes.
It is
We
always.
talk about pyramid schemes a lot.
It's a good fallback topic.
It
I mean,
is.
because everyone hates them and they suck.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Show me a person who likes a pyramid scheme, and I'll show you a liar.
Or a
No.
pyramid, or a person who's in charge of a pyramid.
I was gonna say I don't think that there'll be a liar because I know a lot of people
Yeah,
that
they
really
believe
love
it. Yeah,
Gross.
I don't know Young Living. Is that one of them?
that's one. Of them.
Yeah. So
that's
who
one where the CEO
love-
killed a baby.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
rough.
look it up. It's insane. Yeah, he's absolutely insane.
Gross.
The fact that people believe that he's an actual medical professional is unreal.
That's
And here we are.
Crazy.
Starting season. Is this okay? I think we established this last time. Is this
It's
the
a
last
finale.
episode of season 2 or
no,
the
because
first episode of season
this is
3?
the first episode of season
No,
3.
I thought it was the finale. Because
I think it's the finale. I think we had it be the finale last time.
yeah, because let's see. Let me go.
Where did round 2 fight start?
That was after the finale.
Okay, so yeah, this is the end.
The final episode.
This is, I know why we decided that because technically each of these have been released a day or two before the official anniversary, but it's the anniversary episode.
Yeah.
It's the season finale. It's the recap.
Yeah.
I can't believe that we do an entire episode just talking about all the stuff we already did.
I mean, it's a year.
I mean, it's
It is
the
a year.
retrospective. It's the 1 year retrospective. We've done a lot of stuff has happened. You've lived in your apartment now almost a year. I've been dating Nina for
Basically a
a year and
Change.
a half at the time of this release.
and I got 2 cats.
Jackson got 2 cats. you started school during this too.
More
This
or
is the
less.
year that you started school during.
Yeah. Something like that.
We don't talk about that ever.
Well, it's because he hasn't gone to school for like a few months because,
True.
you know.
Quarantine.
We did when I was going to school. We talked about it.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
There's some classic lads in my classes.
That's
Well,
true.
did you have a...
I remember I had a kid.
Did you have like this really unfortunate apologist in your one class?
I believe you did.
Because I don't want to say it was a Hitler apologist, because I don't think anyone's like that dumb.
No, it
But,
was
like,
one
he
of those
was
people
like-
who was like. It was one of those where like they were like the type of person who always has to have like a one up or like something to say.
Opinion,
And when you have a class that's about the Holocaust, it's really awkward because it's like like they would come to the class and be like, "My dad thinks the Holocaust didn't happen." It's like
cool.
So your dad's dumb. That's nice.
Sucks that your dad's
yeah,
an
like,
idiot.
that's cool, but why do you have to bring that up and say that right now? Like this is not the time or place. Yeah, that was the weird one. Yeah, and then they dropped the class.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank God.
Well, I mean, like, maybe not good, but that's nice.
Well, I think it was kind of like the professor kind of like let them know like that's not what we're here to talk about, and the entire class was just like really off put by it, and they were just like, oh, that's not a class where I can make
super
jokes
fair.
about things. Like, yeah, no, not a class where you can make jokes about things.
God forbid, you don't want someone to joke about the Holocaust during the Holocaust education class.
Yeah,
Or
Wild.
in anything in life, actually, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that's one of those like jokes that's like
I feel
there's certain tragedy jokes that you can make fly. I feel like
Yes, I feel
the
like
Black Flag.
Holocaust is not one of them.
I feel like
Not
it's
one of them.
very, very, very hard. I'm not going to say it can't be done. I just never heard someone do it successfully.
I would say that it can't be done because I think until we're 100 years out from this event, I
just
don't think it can
it's
tastefully
funny.
be done. And even then, I don't think it'll be
I'll
tasteful.
give you it can't be tasteful. I don't know. I've always been of the camp that everything can be funny, not everything is.
I am not in that camp because there are certain things that I do not believe can be funny. But I feel like it breaks down into personal
Yeah,
beliefs
that's
at that
that's a
point.
totally. I totally get that. I'm not here like, oh, let me.
No, actually,
let
no,
me
you're wrong.
convince
Let me tell you about the offensive things I think
Let
are
me tell
very
you
funny.
my Holocaust joke. That the one funny one that'll make you all laugh. No,
I'm of the opinion that no one but me can be funny.
that's fair. That's a fair opinion.
And Jackson
Right.
doesn't make Holocaust jokes, so they're not funny.
He's got it there.
You know what? I can't argue that logic. Can we talk about this blister you have in your hand, please? It bugs me so much.
I don't know what to tell you. Hi, I gotta. Okay, so here's
So
what
tell the story because I want. Okay, for the audio listeners, Noah has what straight up looks like from like at a glance like he sharpied
And
a
a giant
circle
bong
in a giant bomb. Yes, this is from the giant bomb.
with Baby Yoda.
It looks like he took a Sharpie and like made a little circle on the tip of his finger.
I don't think you can see it. At this
I would
distance, but,
argue I would argue that if it was an actual shape, it would look like a prison tattoo. Like it's something that you put on your on like a part of your body that isn't immediately visible. That is like
Okay, so first off,
Yes, black
That's-
circles in your finger.
that's dumb.
Prison tattoo.
well, obviously not that, but like that's the association I immediately think of, and I don't know why.
So firstly, I think that the fact that you associate a blood blister on my finger...
No.
with
That's
like,
not
well,
a blood
it could
blister.
be a-
No,
it could be
not a
prison
blood.
tattoo.
Okay, not a blood blister, and not you. Just
No,
like
went to prison.
something.
I know that you don't associate it with me.
For
going
any-
to prison.
any kind of,
all the
like-
time.
tattoo or art
Yeah.
on the tip of like the tips of people's fingers. That's the mental association I make.
I don't think anyone gets tattoos on the tips of their fingers because they wear off so quickly.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Anything on your palm, or especially on the tips of your fingers, because those are shedding skin so much.
All the time.
They don't stay.
Okay, fair
they
enough.
blur out or totally disappear. A friend of mine,
That's why snakes
a
don't
friend
get
of
tattoos.
Jackson's as well, has a mouse on her finger,
Mhm.
the side of it, and it is gone all the time
No snake
because
tattoos.
it like she has no way to keep it
Thanks
in
to
because
scissors
it's just
skin.
like brushing on
That's
stuff.
fair. Okay, that's fair.
So
I'll
that
give you that. All right.
okay, but like right here,
Yeah.
that's a good prison tattoo spot.
Yeah,
Because
that's fair.
That's the spot. Which for audio people, that's like right, like when you're pointing at someone with your thumb up, like right in there between the two,
There's a word for it, I'm sure. The fleshy bit
the fleshy bit of your hand between your thumb and your pointer finger.
He's
That
got a
spot.
point.
on the back.
That
That
sounds about right.
yeah, on the back of your palm.
Anyway.
So here's what happened. Since I quit the band in January, have not played bass seriously since January.
Adds
I've
up.
played little bits here and there. I've recorded some stuff for different music projects I've been working on. I've like done things in that regard, but I haven't practiced for a long show in a while. So I got tapped in for what I thought was a charity show.
Which we talked about.
Did we talk about
We
it?
did talk about it.
Okay, cool. What I thought was a charity show. Yeah, because I asked everyone to watch. That was fun. It was a fun show.
It looks like it was fun. I felt bad that I didn't get to tune in for much of it. I was there for a little bit.
That's all right. But I played for an hour and a half on the rehearsal night. I practiced probably about an hour total leading up to that. And at the end of rehearsal night, I had a small blood blister. And I'm like, ooh, this sucks. Don't like that. But luckily, you know, my finger didn't get torn up. I have like pretty calloused, like the 2 fingers on my right hand are pretty calloused.
Mm-hmm.
My other calluses have died down a little bit. They play bass, Dan.
Oh, okay.
They play bass. But like my other ones have died down a little bit, but the ones on this finger, like they got a lot more use than the other 3 fingers over here. So they were a little more sturdy. I played the show. The blood blister got 3 times as big.
Thrice.
And Dan really hates
It's so
that
gross.
I don't. So I'm not popping it because I need to be able to use my finger.
That's fine. I have a bunch of blisters on my feet.
Dan is unhappy about the fact that I play with it as a unconscious. It just
It's
is
under. It's a
on my
tick.
finger.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
kind of-
fair.
yeah.
I would.
And I don't like
get
it
that,
there,
yeah.
so I just like
Fuck
it's
with
this
it.
little pocket pillow. That's what I'm looking for. It's this like
Pocket
little pillow that I don't
It's a
know
pad.
what to do with,
It's a
and it
pad.
feels weird to me. I don't know if it feels weird to other people when I touch them with it. I know Nina gets massively skeeved out.
Couldn't imagine
just
why.
because-
Please tell me you're not touching a bunch of people with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
You're
touching
in
a
the
whole
middle
bunch of
of
people.
We are still in the middle of a pandemic. We're not out yet.
I think
Stop touching people, Noah.
this is the pointer finger,
That's
not the blood
yeah,
finger.
So that's not the
So
blood
it's like,
finger.
what's that?
It's a simple
Discomfort.
Oh, I guess
Anyway,
it's an expression of
So
discomfort.
yeah, Dan does not like me
I
fidgeting
don't like
with
him
my.
touching me either.
He
He
also
doesn't like me
him.
touching him. He doesn't like me fidgeting with my blood blister.
barely
because
suffer you
I don't
being
know what
next to me.
do.
Quite frankly, he just doesn't like him.
That's true. That's very true. The fact that I allowed you into my house for
Twice now.
3 times. You've been in this
Thrice,
apartment
if you
3
will.
times.
I have been in this apartment 3. I was just
Well,
thinking
I
like
joke,
twice in the
people
last
listen to what I'm
month.
Has it been
I
4?
think
It
it's
has
pretty
not.
good anyway.
3.
If you were listening, you heard it. So that's
Was-
all that matters.
Was it? No.
Because you were Gritmas?
I
Or
was
were
a
you here
Gritmas.
before Gritmas?
No.
Crimbus.
Gritmas was my first time here.
Okay. Then yeah, you've been here 3 times.
Okay.
The new apartment is not going to be as easy to get to. I'm sorry.
This one's already hard enough for me to get. Actually, it's not.
Is it?
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
right
pretty-
off
it's pretty- yeah, it's
80.
pretty-
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna
not
say
80.
it's so easy to get here. I don't know why.
It's
you
like
lie.
right off the turnpike.
You see it up from the
I don't know if you. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how much I should say about that because like I'm not moved out yet.
I mean, I just said the turnpike. There's a lot of turnpike. Even within this area,
That's
there's
true.
a lot of
There's
turnpike.
A lot of turnpike. That's true. That's true.
So that is where I'm going to end it.
The address is. I don't know it.
5555555.
Just
That's
call
it.
555.
No streets or anything. No area code. Just.
It's really weird that it's all 5s. It's one of those like little anomaly things.
It's like all those you got
My
those
favorite song by
when like
Incubus.
you're in the middle of nowhere in like Oklahoma or whatever,
Nice.
and like the streets no
Everyone's
longer have
drive.
names; they just have numbers, like country
Well,
roads.
the streets have no names.
That's
That's my
true.
favorite U2 song.
That's a good reference.
I like Pride in the Name of Love more, but both
Alright.
classics really. Where streets have no name.
I'm not backing on this because I don't know the song. I know the song exists, but I don't know the song.
The album name of the
I
album.
feel like it's weird that you are not familiar, at least a little bit, with U2 songs.
Give it to my
But
dad.
also, does your dad like U2?
Mm.
You heard it here first, folks.
Where else would I hear YouTube songs?
Biggest U2 fan possible.
I feel like
Hands
how
down.
often do YouTube songs get played on the radio?
Every day.
Pretty frequently, dude.
Really?
Somewhere probably.
So here's the
Somewhere,
thing
yes.
here's the thing about U2. Even their oldest songs have this kind of like timeless quality to them, where their newest songs have sounded more and more dated. Their old songs kind of like transcend that.
Pride in
They're
the Name of
very
Love. Streets have no
they're
names.
well written music. They're good songs. They just kind of I just don't like U2. I find them to be a little
Well, I don't like you too. We did it. We got
Quite
there.
frankly,
We did the
I don't
joke.
like anybody.
Well, same.
That felt nice.
No, at all. Big.
Big neck.
I think that probably got picked up. That was pretty loud.
How long have we been recording? Have we recorded
I
for long?
literally, I
44
realized it
minutes.
halfway through the episode, so I didn't put my contacts
How
or
many
my glasses in.
44 minutes.
Hey guys, I
I
can't really
can't-
see from this angle.
I can't read it from here, and it's actually bugging me.
I can
can't
only
read
barely.
anything.
I can't read it because the microphone's in my way and it's tilted sideways.
That's fair. I keep This room is so hot, you guys.
It's not that hot.
It's not
I'm
that hot.
so warm.
It's like
I don't
it's
understand how you
mid-70s
can
right
be
now.
like, I'm a lizard, I need heat, but
You know what it
this,
is? You know what
this
it
room
is?
is
It's-
barely warm, and you're
It's
like,
the people in close proximity.
I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and
That's part of it. Like genuinely, people being like this close to me, like makes me warmer. Like it's
I
a
don't
thing.
get it.
It's a thing. I have the same.
I am sitting here
the same thing
in
happens when-
denim on thick cotton shirt, and I'm not too hot.
I'm warm.
I'm sitting here in t-shirt and shorts, and I'm kind of cold.
Well, I'm sitting between you two, and I have still.
You did say you had to sit in the middle.
I
did.
felt like sitting in the middle was a good move. Although I am noticing because I'm leaning way
I really do
back.
like that.
Well, because I'm leaning so far back. Like here, if I sit up, like it's that's more like it. But if I'm leaning way back, like I do, when I'm
And
sitting
more
in a
looks
chair.
like we're like arranged from like tallest to shortest when you're leaning back.
Yeah, and I will continue to lean back because
I'm literally like, I'm big slunched.
Big slouch.
big slouch.
I don't like slouching back. I like leaning forward. That's like my preferred
I think I
method.
feel like
of
It's
little
sitting.
it's a
bit
more
of lean,
intense look.
I don't know,
It makes you look a little more intense, whereas leaning back makes you look a little more.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that that's not something that I've like worked for.
Looking intense.
Yes,
Yes.
It's not
It's
something
his
that I've
entire
worked
aesthetic.
for most of my life at
Yeah.
this point. Most of my
And
like,
I don't.
fashion sense life.
It's a look.
I want people to not talk to me. That's why I do it.
I'm
I
just
want
ugly. It works for me pretty well.
Speaking.
Got
Okay,
public
no.
looking
Can we
weird
talk
people.
about our? That was
Our-
2 weeks ago. Last week. Last week.
Our-
It would have been last week's episode. Was the one? It was no. It would be a few weeks ago when this comes out. Your episode when you and Nina were here in person.
I don't know what we're talking about.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
episode
ago.
98.
98. Can we talk about our lunch afterwards? If you don't want to, that's okay.
Oh no, we can. I thought you were going to ask to talk about how I shouted over every single
Mhm.
person.
Well, there's that. That's
told-
fine.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I
I
did
felt
that.
so
I
bad.
I told
about
Michelle
that.
you were.
A lot
you
of times
felt
I'll just
bad
talk
about
I
when you
felt
guys are
so
talking. Like, just
bad.
I told
side
you-
stories, and I really hope people.
I told you.
appreciate
I
that.
told her you felt bad and that we'd have her on again at some point. It's literally not that deep. It's fine. It happens.
I know, but I still felt awful.
I mean, you
I'm like,
should.
for the first 15 minutes, I'm just hearing myself
I don't know
yell
what I do.
everyone down. Jackson, don't talk quiet underneath me. That's just making me feel worse when I
Kind
have
of
to go to
my thing.
edit.
It is also
You're
his
still
thing.
doing it.
You can't edit.
I've had like
you can't
4
edit it now.
conversations.
I've heard it. I've been hearing it out of the corner of my ear.
Yeah.
My corner of my ear.
You guys
Yep.
are missing out.
No.
But yeah,
that's
our
I am
lunch after.
I'm just fine with talking about that lunch.
Because
Slunch.
I'm gonna make a claim here, bud.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were freaked out by you and Nina,
Yeah,
and
I
that
know.
is. I felt very bad about that. So I'm sorry for
I
one.
felt good about it.
But two, it was like
I wish it happened
a
more.
little funny.
it was a little funny.
It was a little
It
funny.
is not the first time. Now, I
So-
do not. Okay, so especially in current political climate,
Yes.
I do not want to be like I was profiled for how I look.
No, not at all.
However, this is not the first time I've been profiled for how I look.
No. Well, and it's one of those things where like, okay, so we were in.
We're not going to say where.
I don't
There's
remember.
no reason to.
I don't
there's
remember
no
what
reason
the
to
it was
name the
little
town.
town, little
They were somewhere.
cute little town,
Mhm.
whatever.
It's cute.
Very upper class, like driving around the area
Really
around.
yuppie.
It's like the it's old money.
It's an upper class old money little town that prides itself for being a little town.
Yeah, and it's got like the little coffee shops. And it's a little inn or whatever. The one garage, like the one like car shop in town.
I
Like
love
cute.
going to young money towns though because you get to meet Lil Wayne,
that's true.
and that's just how he be.
This is how
That's
little
just
it
how
be.
Lil Wayne be.
So we were out there. Michelle, of course, knows of these towns because why wouldn't she? And we go, and the food was really good for what it's worth. We went out, very
Yeah.
little places to eat. We were trying to kind of stay away from people. We were hoping to get like outdoor seating because we were
We wanted to be able
hungry.
to sit down and eat, and we were very hungry because this was breakfast.
This was breakfast at like
Dead or
2
breakfast.
o'clock.
Yeah, close to 2
More of a
o'clock.
brunch,
Yeah.
really.
It was definitely a brunch,
It was definitely lunch.
but it was we
we
had not
ordered
eaten
lunch
yet.
food.
We had not
It's 2
eaten,
p.m. You're all ordering lunch food at lunch.
and
We
so
broke our fast with lunch.
Michelle and I, so we're like, hey, can we get whatever this
Michelle.
table that shows up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll see what we have. And I swear to God, there were like 4 other groups of people that got tables that showed up after us. And I feel like it I'm not saying it's your fault, but I
your
think
fault.
it might have been a little
It's your
because
fault.
of you.
They don't like
and
you,
that
and neither
makes
do
me
I.
really upset.
I don't have to cut it.
I hate
So
that.
first off,
His jib's cut wrong.
are you upset for my sake or upset that people?
For your sake, obviously. I
Okay.
don't give a shit if we got a table. We ended up sitting in the grass in the park, and that was
firstly, it is actually offensive to me the way that they like Nina and I got a salad and a sandwich,
Yes.
and they got
And a
two
coffee.
sandwiches, and a coffee, and they got 2 sandwiches and 2 sodas.
Yes.
So their 2 sandwiches, 2 sodas got to them easily 15 minutes
Max.
before. Like,
sorry, I thought you meant 15 minutes after we ordered. No, 15 minutes.
No,
yeah.
15 minutes before our stuff arrived. When our stuff arrived, they forgot to give Nina her coffee, and they forgot to give us forks and napkins.
Yep.
And
It's the cut of your jib.
it definitely. Well, here's the
I was
thing.
pissed.
Like, it's definitely the cut of. I was wearing exactly what I'm wearing now. For
pretty
everyone
much
in the video,
color.
The number one
you
on
can
the
see.
menu, if you will.
You know, it's exactly
It's the
what
Big
I always
Mac of
wear.
things Noah wears.
Red shirt, black denim vest with patches
Cups
on
the
it.
Whopper.
Anyone who wants to see that isn't video, just I don't know. It's probably on my Instagram somewhere.
Sure, why
I
not?
don't think it is
Just
actually.
Google
I'm
Miley Cyrus
You
M&M.
can get the
just
them into
Google
limits.
Miley
It's
Cyrus
fine.
M&M. But I'm there with my face bandana.
Bandana.
So I'm just
Because we are being
YouTube music
safe,
guy.
which we are being less safe now. But whatever,
well, I mean,
we can't really wear masks.
yeah. So I'm just like sitting here like this, and they
Looking like a hooligan.
look. Well, here's the thing though. My hair was all combed to the side.
No, you looked like
I
a
was-
presentable hooligan.
I was the most presentable I had looked in
a while.
months, I dare say, because this was the first time I had been out in social settings in hot damn, did you hear that tooth whistle? Whew. In social settings in months. And this lady was not happy that she had some like degenerate biker looking guy.
Yeah.
See, the only reason that this actually does bug me a little bit, I was standing here with my stuff, but I interacted with her. I was as like polite and like concise with what I needed as possible. I tried to be like, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I need. Da 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 da. And in my opinion, I did everything I could to make her part of the like
Transaction.
service
Spoiled it.
very like easy and everything, right? So, but then there were guys who legitimately rode up on their motorcycles.
Yep.
Like old men with like big guts and stained t-shirts.
Kind of like me.
It was like, Jackson, how dare you? I was a little peeved at that.
Yeah. No, and I
Because I was high key not trying to be into. Now, full disclosure, I did wear the vest to last time's visit by accident.
and to be fair,
Like,
you were a
usually
solid foot above this woman. Like she was relatively short.
Yeah, she was a relatively short woman, and so I know these things. I wear big boots. I am a tall person. I am a big person. I do not exude a warmth and friendliness
Strong disagree.
during certain situations. So I was doing everything I could to be as friendly and inviting as I could in that moment.
I appear far more warm and friendly than Noah, and I am far less warm and friendly
That
than
is
Noah.
a fact.
Yeah. So, it bummed me out a little bit, though. And it didn't bum me out for me so much as it bummed me out that I knew Nina was, like, crashing real hard because she needed food. And
I can tell,
it's just like, she
Poor
needed
baby.
coffee, she needed food, and I'm just here like, I'm hungry, but now I'm just kind of pissed off that Nina has not gotten her. It was a salad.
Yeah.
It was a salad and then an identical sandwich to what Dan got.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I don't want to be mean. It was not hard to do. I don't want to sit here and complain. We can change
no,
topics.
it's fine.
I hate it.
I brought on the topic because it was some bullshit.
Mhm.
The food was good, don't get me wrong. Again, the food was actually genuinely very good.
Yeah.
It wasn't price-wise, it was not worth the price and it was not worth the wait, but it was really good. And I don't know, Michelle and I were talking about it the other day and we're like, damn, our poor boy Noah. This is just a mess. It was a bad situation.
I mean, back when I shaved my head, which I know you got opinions about that, and I do not want to talk about that because you fundamentally misunderstood what I was saying last time in text. There's no reason to get into this.
Go off.
When you
Go
shaved
off.
your head?
When
Why
I-
are you mad at Noah shaving his head?
He looked like a skinhead.
Yeah,
And
but he
I'm not
wasn't.
saying-
Yeah, but he really looked like
So,
one. It was a bad look for
I
him.
would go from working at the chicken place in a full black uniform, full black chef coat with like red trim, and a bandana on my head because my head gets cold. Like
Your head gets cold.
if you don't have hair, but you're used to having hair, your head gets real cold.
That's amazing.
Especially when you go outside, the sun hits your head, and your head's just like, we're gonna sweat, and your head sweats, and then you get even a remote little tiny breeze, and it's just like, we're gonna be cold.
Nobody wants cold head.
It freaking blows. It's just life,
She said.
you know?
Thank you.
As opposed to roadhead, which is desired by many. Not all. Several.
I've always wondered, like, how do you like actually keep on the road?
I feel like
we shouldn't talk about this.
No, I feel like we should. This is important.
Okay.
Why'd you say with Noah here?
Because you're a child.
Noah's too young to know.
Noah's too young. He can't get. He
doesn't even know what that means.
Yeah.
To be fair, Noah's actually a hardened criminal because he has pounds of weed and a giant Yoda bomb.
To be fair, that one was right. She got it. She understood.
I mean,
She was like, that man probably has at least 30 pounds of weed in the back of his car.
And a giant baby Yoda bomb.
People who aren't watching the video don't even know. It's almost as big as Jackson's torso.
We need a hand truck to get it in here. So,
yeah. Dan was offended because we scuffed his stairs.
Yeah, he scuffed up my stairs. It was a whole thing.
It's true. But it was worth it.
It was.
I'm still not convinced.
So the
Roadhead is what we're talking about.
We
I guess completely pivoted from whatever we were talking about before.
Sweaty head.
Before
Cold head.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I used to have, like, Walmart employees follow me around Walmart back when, because I'd be, like, walking around in a lot of black with a bandana. I don't know why, because I literally just looked like I worked in the kitchen.
Yeah, but you were a big dude with a bandana, so therefore...
I didn't even have a beard then. I was just, like... I see, that's what throws me the most, is I didn't have a beard. It was, like, there was nothing about me, in my opinion, that made me look more suspect than anyone else. I literally just looked like I was...
I think bearded bald guy is less suspicious than shaved head bald guy.
That's very fair.
Or shaved head. Yeah,
shaved head,
face.
no beard.
Yeah,
no, I would agree with that.
I'll give you that.
You don't... I should say, some people do not look as... Because I know a lot of bald guys with no facial hair that, like, they pull it off. But, like, fine. I really feel like the bigger you are, the more you need to have some facial hair going. Even just a big mustache works.
Yeah, otherwise you do look sus.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
What's a mess? It's a shitty thing.
I'll be honest, I really don't care about it. The lunch bugged me way more than any other profiling that has ever happened to me.
Wild.
I don't know. It's just life, dude.
I know, but still.
I mean, sometimes I go places and like, sir, you can't be naked. It's like, oh my god.
I've heard that so many times.
It's like, dude, you stop. Like, I get it, you're funny, but like, dude.
Listen, I'm wearing a shirt, I'm wearing shoes. That's what the sign says. I'm allowed to go in the building.
It said nothing about pants.
Didn't say anything about pants at all.
I always used to wonder about that growing up, though. Every building.
Same.
Firstly, so many buildings used to have that sign.
Well, it's because if you have no shirt on, it's not public indecency, but if you have no pants on, it's public indecency, so they don't have to tell you. You can't do that because it's already a law.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, I don't see nearly as many buildings with the no shirt, no shoes, no service type of thing.
Firstly, shoes.
Well, I think that's the thing. Like, I know, like, downtown in cities, it's a much more common thing.
Especially in, like, coastal cities.
Yeah. But, like, Erie's not a coastal city.
Does it have downtown Erie? Yeah. And maybe your Presque Isle and stuff.
I was going to say, New Presque Isle is where I would see it a lot, yeah.
It is the only place you can surf in the world on the lake.
Well, that's the thing. Like, down there, you do see stuff like that, but, like, I used to see it, like, up on, like,
Upper Peach,
like Upper Peach, where they're I used to like.
People walk around with no shirt on around there.
Well, that's the thing that always threw me off is like,
because you can't really.
Who's going around up there without a shirt and shoes?
Because usually, if you're not wearing a shirt and you're outside, it's because you're like walking around or something. Because because you've been outside for a minute, and you're going to be outside for a minute.
Exactly.
And it's hot. But like, if you're at that part of like Erie where you're on like Peach Street, you don't know, like you can't walk.
There is nowhere.
There's no apartments or housing of any kind.
There's nowhere. There's no reason for you to not have a shirt on.
Yeah, so you have to have driven there and then just be like, got out of the car. And you're like, you know what?
Done. Cancelled.
No shirt today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems kind of weird. That does seem weird that they would have those things there.
Yeah. I'm firmly in the belief that if you just go in without pants, they can't stop you.
That's not true, but I'm glad that you believe that.
I feel like there's a difference between not wearing pants and not wearing pants or underwear.
Well, yes, I'm agreeing. Yes, of course.
I don't know. It's the same
but
with me.
I also don't think that there's enough of a difference to try and fight that one because I would also kick you out if you were just coming in a shirt.
Like those jokes, audience, you and I, we get those jokes. They don't get those jokes.
Coward.
It was a good joke.
No, it was a coward.
For not wanting to walk around in my underwear?
Roadhead.
The logistics of it.
The logistics of it. First of all, okay, let's get it out of the way. We're not gonna. I don't care about the why. Whatever.
I don't.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not a fan of the subject in general.
Same. But the logistics of it have always confused me because you're gonna crash and die.
No, best case scenario, bench seat.
There is that. That's true. But who has a bench seat? I feel like that only works for trucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say trucks is like Trucks are where Roadhead would happen more often.
I don't know. I mean, I think because of the convenience, yes.
Yeah.
But like, cause like in my car, personally, like, no, you were in my car. There's like there's like a foot and a half in between the seats, and there's a big old console that sticks out there.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything.
Can't do anything.
So like, yeah, no, the logistics are much more difficult there.
Yeah. Same with anything that has like a stick shift or anything like that. Like,
which does start to put a damper on trucks
like
again.
the bench seat, like there's like the middle. There's more like there's no direct like console.
There's no console, so it's a little easier to get past a like gear shift and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Weird.
Personally, I think if you're horny, you should go to jail.
There you go. He said it.
Tell me I'm wrong. You can't, because when you think about it, you're like, wow.
For anyone who's listening, Dan's just like over here weighing his options,
and
like
also weighing the massive Yoda bomb.
It's so heavy.
It's huge.
It's throwing off my calculation.
Yeah, Dan can only pick. He's the only one who can pick it up because he has massive muscles.
From weighing all my options.
Because he's so buff, he can lift up the giant Yoda bomb that Noah delivered.
Look, I'm sorry that I tried to show you guys a good time, okay? I'll take the Yoda bong home.
No, what are you doing? You're projecting amounts of...
Oh, that hurt the audio a lot. That was unpleasant.
Noah had to
No, you should have left it there. It would have been fine. You should have waited till we were done recording.
Yeah. Classic Noah. Now he's laughing because he's got the...
He's got...
Do you have the munchies, Noah? Do you have the...
We did have cookies beforehand, to be fair.
And we're probably going to have them afterwards because Noah's
realistically,
really high on weed.
Noah, known smoker of weed.
Known big weed smoker.
I don't know why when you said known smoker of weed, I was just like a speedster's known weedster. I don't even read Flash comic books. I couldn't care less about the Flash. That was the first thing I
Neither
thought.
can his writers, so you're fine.
Smoke weed really fast.
Well, he can like make tornadoes by like blowing or something, right? Or is that Superman?
I don't know.
That's Superman. It's definitely the Flash can't blow hard enough to make a tornado.
Superman, you know, he has to run. He has to run to make a tornado. Superman.
Superman's a sack of shit. He's a cheap cop-out character.
But if Superman were to smoke big weed, he wouldn't get high because he's so strong. He couldn't get high.
Batman is
but Flash could smoke weed so fast he'd get super high.
No, because I feel like you have to do nothing but edibles.
The Flash?
Yeah.
No, he could smoke so fast.
I wonder though, would he have issues getting high because?
No, because he smokes so fast.
And I don't think he can get drunk. Yeah,
because I'm assuming that's something they brought up in the comics that I'm just not going to look into. But like, I assume his metabolism is so fast.
But he could smoke so much because he smokes so fast.
I'm saying you got to give him edibles. You can't let him.
That's kind of what I'm saying. I'm thinking too, though. Is
he's
like
just going to drink a gallon of weed butter.
I mean, I think that would be the only way to get to him. Superman has the speed and the
endurance.
Superman doesn't. He's too strong, though, right?
Nah, he can control it. That's the whole point of the character.
No, I feel like he couldn't get high.
Strong people actually cannot get high. That is why I'm only carrying the bomb.
It's true. He tried, but he did nothing happen.
It didn't work.
Yeah, everyone knows Superman can't get high. Batman also can't get high, but that's more of an emotional thing, so he chooses not to.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman can get stoned as shit.
Wonder Woman is all the time. That's a new movie. That's why it's in, 1987? Yeah. It's just so much weed.
Because she's hanging out with Phil Collins.
Thank you. I did not know where I was going with that.
Smoking fat doinks.
I hope my downstairs neighbor hears all this. I really hope so.
Downstairs neighbor Noah has a huge Yoda bomb. It's so heavy, if we dropped it, it would probably fall onto you.
My huge Yoda from my Magnum bong.
Okay, guys, this episode was cool for a while, and then we started talking about superheroes smoking weed. Something that,
I don't know where the huge disconnect of all of our interests just slammed together real hard.
So none of us are really that. We always talk about DC superheroes, and none of us are obsessed with DC or superheroes in general. And then also none of us are massive stoners.
Yeah, no.
So why did we talk about this?
Because it's funny.
On this 2-year anniversary for 10 minutes.
Because it's very funny.
It was pretty funny. Yeah.
The idea of the Flash and/or Wonder Woman and/or Superman and/or Batman being stoned off their ass is very funny.
I'm gonna see if the Flash.
Wonder Woman would get high as hell and then tell people yo, shoot me. And for the flight thing, and she'd be like, Can
the Flash get high was the first Oh my gosh, let's see.
The people have looked it up.
Assuming
absolutely. He can smoke
Flash
weed.
is human,
He can
or at
smoke
least
weed
mammal,
so
the answer
fast.
is yes. Well, that's...
Because he can smoke weed
That's
so
boring.
fast. He could smoke it so fast.
I don't think he could though, because like not
He
as
cannot...
fast as-
Okay, he cannot get drunk.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
that
like,
means he's
Since the Flash can't get drunk, I'm going to argue that his metabolism would also keep him
Metabolism,
from
though.
getting
Does
high.
metabolism? How much does metabolism factor into being high though?
None. It's all about team spirit
Mm,
and how you feel. You know, the real smoking lots of weed was the friends Flash made along the way.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like the real weed for a lot of people is the friends they made along the way. Like that's actually, I feel like the point of most of it.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
God bless the troops.
But not the cops.
No, there's a very big difference between the friends we made along the way troops,
Yeah.
the troops,
Those are
and
the troops who are
cops.
smoking tons of weed.
Tell it to the cops.
They're
No.
not smoking tons of weed.
I ain't
You're right.
saying-
They should start. Maybe that would fix it.
No.
No,
I don't want to give the
Um,
cops nice things.
Yeah, I
That's
also
true.
think that the Flash could get high because he could smoke real fast.
He could slung.
Because people are
the
like, he
most
can't
weed.
get drunk, but that's just because he probably doesn't have enough alcohol, right? Because like
no,
he gets drunk
they,
so fast.
They address this though.
In the
that
show.
his metabolism is too fast, and he processes the alcohol too
It sounds
quick.
to me like he's kind of a bitch. Because personally, I
You
would
can't
just
get
chug
above
more.
like 100% alcohol. Like, could he drink just straight?
But
like,
if he drinks
ethanol?
enough of it, though, like if Flash gets really good at chugging Everclear,
See, a lot
could
of people are in here saying that he could get high for like a second.
no,
but
he could
then
get
his
stoned
metabolism
if he
would, like,
smoked. But like you guys are thinking, I'm saying like, oh yeah, he's gonna like do like smoke a bunch of weed. But like I'm saying like
The man's just-
like a watt.
Like a lot, like so much.
Yeah, because like he moves super fast. So imagine if all the fastness he has was spent instead of like running around really fast, was spent on smoking really fast.
I don't think that's how it works.
But I don't think that's his because his
It is.
speed, like his mind moves fast and his body moves fast. I don't think.
His body moves fast. You said it right there.
I don't think that like that's
I mean,
a fast thing
theoretically- well,
he could
I-
do. Question
he could
mark.
either- piece of
I
pizza
see
real
where you're
fast.
coming. I see where you're getting. I don't think he could smoke enough in enough time. I think
I
his
think he
lung
could.
capacity.
Can he be full? Can he eat?
How? No,
Actually,
he
that's-
can't.
So does he
it's a
just
whole
die?
thing.
Is he
He
just, like,
literally
starving
is
to death
always
then?
hungry.
Yeah, but
It's
like
like
he
a
can
thing,
eat
yeah.
though, right? Like he can
He can
consume.
eat, but like it's not. It's still going because when you metabolize food, your body turns it into energy. When you metabolize weed, your body doesn't turn it into energy. Your
It
body turns
should.
it into being. It should. That's fair. You know what? That's true. It should.
I've put it at the camera like a dozen times.
I feel like if Batman was really his friend, Batman would make weed that
he would
Flash
make
smoke.
a weed smoking suit,
Mm,
and then
that'd
Flash
be
would
very
run,
cool.
and the faster he runs,
more smoke and more weed.
Actually, I do like that. His suit
Guys,
is basically
I
just
really
like a
hate-
giant bowl that cycles air
I
through.
do want the audience to know, literally none of us are high. Like, I wish I could be like, yeah, haha, it's funny, we recorded this episode and we're all high. Literally, no. We were gonna drink, and then
Yeah.
I was allergic to whatever it was, so they were both like, we'll just all do a drink. So, like,
we
none of us have had any
had two
alcohol.
drinks and he was allergic to it. So like,
yeah.
Yep.
and I'm
Literally,
about
yeah.
to drive. So like, we decided no, this is.
We have not consumed any alcohol, and we aren't high. Like, on anything.
We're high
Yeah.
on life.
No.
We're high on friendship.
And my gigantic.
Well, there's
sack of
the
weed.
massive Yoda bomb. But like, I feel like people are probably like, these guys probably like are pretty stoned. talking about, we just suck.
This is just
This
the
is
podcast.
just what we.
No,
this
we
is
just
what
have
think is
no
funny.
idea.
You know
what?
what?
We're doing.
They should know by the end of the season 2 finale
This
that
is the
this is
finale.
what we are.
This is how the finale ends. We're coming for you, Suzuki Joe.
Not gonna do that.
I don't know why I did
I
that.
don't know why you did that either. That was not.
Have you guys been like addressing the camera at all in this
I
episode?
try
I've
to.
been trying to
I
a
keep
little
looking at the.
When
I've
I'm
been
telling
like winking at it and
stories,
pointing at it.
I've been telling stories and I try to look at the camera because I'm like, camera. But when I've been like talking to you guys, I try to talk to you guys because you're right here and I like.
I
I mean,
like
like
it.
before this point in the video, someone's like, haha, I saw Jackson do that to the camera. Because you guys didn't. You guys didn't. You guys
I can see you out of my periphery.
Oh, but you don't know what I did.
That's true. I don't know what you did. I just know you did something. I keep staring at the
The recording software.
Thank you. Yes, I can use words.
He can't even see the recording software, but he just keeps staring.
I
at
do.
it. It's just
'cause
like
it's listen.
Waveforms.
ADD requires me to have some kind of visual stimulation. That counts.
That's fair.
That bar slowly sliding. So satisfying.
see, this is my favorite recording I think that we might have ever done because
Wow.
I really hello, my freaking vest spikes
Hello.
are making noise. I really enjoy being able to interact with people in real time, even though like the delay on Discord where we usually record is not like it's not really a factor, right? It's
Yeah.
less than a half second.
I still interrupt you guys when we're not delayed.
Exactly. But like my issue is I don't have anything to look at. I'm in the corner of my living room,
That's you in the
facing
corner?
into the corner where my
In the
computer is.
spotlight.
I got nothing to look at except looking out the window
Finding
and
his
watching the
religion.
youths play
It's found.
football in my street.
He hates the street.
And just
street
worrying
youths.
that they're going to hit my car.
He does. He like Noah gets very angry at the street youths.
It's true.
To be fair,
right before
no, actually, I'm
streaming,
with you on
right
this.
before D&D, right before recording, I'm like, the youths are in my street playing football again.
I've seen him.
I'm with
That
no on
sounds
this.
good.
No, street youths need to go home.
I love him. Big
Go
fan.
home.
If you're in the streets playing football, hell yeah. Especially if you hit Noah's car. More power
No.
to you.
Bonus points.
Sometimes destruction of property is cool.
You know what? I can back that. Yeah, sometimes destruction
I can get
property
behind that.
is cool.
That's the moral for
But I
season
don't
2,
want-
guys.
That's so when we were coming out of season 2, what have we learned? Sometimes destruction of property is cool.
I can get behind that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all found something to agree on.
You know,
And Suzuki Joe is a comment.
so here's,
Well, yes.
here's
we will
another.
destroy him.
Let me
Destroy
drop
his
a little
property.
thing that
No.
I want to change over
We
the
will
course
not
of
destroy the
season
property
3.
of Suzuki
Okay.
Joe.
I live in a town of less than 6,000 people.
Sure. Why not?
It's like a declining population for the last since like 2009.
Yeah. So he.
Yeah,
and
Probably before that.
we're in the area of like I don't know 6,000 or 7,000 people at this point. Somehow there are at least 4 other Kia Souls, white Kia Souls.
the worst
in
car.
Corey. It's like somehow there are.
As my Twitter said, I could fight anyone
Like-
who drives a Kia Soul.
It's true. His Twitter did say that. And somehow there are 4 other, not including mine, but there's one that lives near me because I'm constantly passing it on my road.
Did you guys
And
give each
there's-
other like a nod?
No,
It's like
it's an old
You
lady.
guys aren't like soul. Yeah, you could be like soul.
There's-
I don't know.
I've been walking down the street and I saw
like
one.
that. That was good.
There's one with like a Ford dealership sticker in the back window, and that just feels weird to me.
That is kind of weird. Yeah.
It's just like it's a lot of weird stuff, and I really don't like it.
No, it doesn't like it, guys. That's why you should destroy their property because sometimes that's good.
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you guys have either of you
Viewer
like
discretion is advised.
do parents, friends of parents own a Jeep?
No.
Yes. Well, no.
So
It's a Jeep brand car, but it's not a Jeep.
Michelle's dad owns a Jeep,
Mhm.
and there's this weird camaraderie
Among Jeep
among
people.
Jeep people.
Jeeple.
Yeah, they're like, I could take my doors off too. Respect.
Basically, literally, like it's a nod, it's a little wave, it's something all the time, and I'm like, I don't get it.
No, I don't get it either.
I get it.
Do you explain it to me?
Nope.
Cool.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
You know that's fair.
I get
Alright.
it, Jeep people. Jeep
It
if
is-
you will.
By the way, time for us to wrap up because
you
we
guys
do
have
need
to
to get back
hit the
to
road.
we
It's
do
been
need to
quite
get back in
recording.
time.
It has been
Cut.
not like
No, we can't do that.
you're ruining this.
we gotta.
No, you know what? He's gone. It's fine.
Okay.
He,
I don't know.
He hasn't done his plugs all of season 2, so I don't.
Actually, I think that's
true.
true.
He's
Except when
gonna
we got TikTok, he
Well,
did
yeah,
plug
there's
himself
that.
for TikTok. But yeah,
Cool. I'm gonna slide over here.
yeah.
Bye, Noah.
So
Oh, that's much better. He left his phone here, so his phone is mine now. That's the rule.
I don't think that's how that works.
Pretty. It's my from the other room.
Out of the room, Jackson says it's not how it works. If you guys didn't hear it, so thank you very much, everyone, for listening to Off the Air for another year. I'm gonna try to pick this laptop.
Just
up
it's fine.
from
It'll bump.
my mic.
It
It's
can
just gonna
bump.
make
They
noise.
all can see that it's gonna happen. It's fine.
Yeah, but the people that can't see can't see.
Nobody cares about
So-
them. If they cared, they would be here.
That I
And then they
don't.
step out of the
I
Iron
don't
Man
care how
suit.
much people care. I don't want them to be here.
And then they step out of the Iron Man suit, and then it's like, oh, he is here. He was here the whole time.
Yes.
Homecoming.
So
I watched Far From Home. It was nice.
anyway, I know we don't usually do extra shout outs for people that aren't in the right tier and yada yada yada, you know, but I mean it's been a full year. I just want to give a big thank you to everyone on the list this time around instead of just
Gross.
the usuals. So we're just gonna go down
Memory lane.
yeah, pretty much.
Should say who's
We're
active
gonna-
right now.
No, I don't want to go by alphabetical because I don't want to out anyone that like isn't alphabetical in their username.
Weird. All right, go off.
So we're gonna go by pledge number instead. So I wanna give a big shout out to our top people, our top 4 people:
Mm-hmm,
Sam, Cloud, Hi, and Emma.
mm-hmm.
Y'all are the ones that make us say crazy stuff, and I'm gonna be hitting you up soon you won't get to say anything till the 3rd episode of July, but that's just how it is. We got stuff going on. We got Edge and Michael in the. Why did I name this tier the OG tier? I don't know, but they're the ones that get shout outs every month. They're great. Everyone knows Edge. Michael, I feel bad not knowing Michael because everyone else on this list, I know them personally, so I like.
We appreciate you, bud.
Yeah.
You guys still going?
Yeah. We're about to wrap up.
We're wrapping up.
Oh, cool.
Get out of my room, Mom!
You guys, can I be seen?
Yeah, just barely. Yep, there you are.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
What a mess.
finally, shout out to N64, Nina, and Bo.
In that order.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, big thanks to everyone for supporting us this year. It's been
We do
really cool.
appreciate
You
it.
paid for the website.
And we gave you nothing in return.
We gave you
Nothing.
two
Content.
bonus
Two bonus
episodes this
a
year.
year is
Content
not
as well.
enough.
It is not enough. Dan has 2 bonus episodes, 3 bonus episodes
At least
Dan, what are you
two.
that
doing
he's
with
sitting
those?
on. You got the one with you and Dave,
Yes, which
and you got 2 movie reviews that he and I did.
Yeah,
One god awful mess of a movie, and one that was okay.
I do be sitting on those. I'm going to continue sitting on them until the end of time. I'm like a dragon with its clutch.
Do they call it a clutch?
Yeah, a clutch
Yeah.
of dragons.
Oh, I thought it was like a purse, like the little purses without handles, the clutch.
No, I don't have you on this one. Sorry, bud. I have no
Alright,
clue what you're
well,
talking
It's a
about.
style handbag.
Anyway.
I do not have enough money to think about handbags.
You guys know where to find us on social media.
Come on back in, bud. Come on in. You gonna sit on the floor?
Absolutely. Listen.
Goddamn right you are. He has been talking about sitting on the floor the whole.
They wouldn't let me sit on the floor earlier.
We told him he wasn't allowed, but you know what? Just this once, as a treat. You can have a little floor.
Patreon.com/offtheair.
No, can you please shut the hell up?
Facebook.com/OTA podcast and Twitter @TheOffTheAir.
Tough to air.
No. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a follow. Pledge if you want to. If not, give us a review on
iTunes.
Apple Podcasts, not iTunes. They did rebrand. It's Apple Music and Apple Podcasts.
Whatever.
I keep saying iTunes because that's what I freaking grew up with, and
It's iTunes.
I'm a coward that
you
can't change his
You
ways.
can't tell me it's not.
But thank you very much,
Or
everyone.
anywhere else you see your podcasts. If you have anywhere...
Yeah, if you can review elsewhere, please review us positively elsewhere. And just DM me on Twitter a screenshot of you and your review so that I can give you guys a shout out that you have earned and deserve.
Deserve.
That's about it.
That is it.
That's it.
Bye.
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 Why'd you say bye twice?